What if I told you there's a bill that could completely transform the crypto market as we know it? Today, Bitcoin pushes toward 106K, while the Genius Act clears a critical Senate hurdle with a decisive 66-32 vote. Meanwhile, DeFi blue chips are exploding with Aave surging 19.3% as institutional money flows back into crypto. Let's dive into today's Crypto Pulse. Hey, crypto family. Alex here from Moonward Capital with your 6-minute Crypto Pulse update. If you're new here, twice daily we break down exactly what's moving the crypto markets and why it matters for your portfolio. Let's start with a quick market overview. Bitcoin currently sits at 106 to 212, up 1.41% and just 2.4% below its all-time high of $186. Ethereum is showing surprising strength, surging 6.75% to $2,160 despite broader altcoin weakness. The market is showing clear divergence today with Bitcoin and DeFi blue chips leading while most altcoin sectors struggle. The Fear and Greed Index currently sits at 63.03, firmly in greed territory. Now to our biggest story, the Genius Act. The U.S. Senate has voted 66-32 to advance this critical stablecoin regulation bill, clearing a key procedural hurdle. This is huge news for crypto markets. The bill requires stablecoins to be fully backed by reserves and establishes clear regulatory oversight with both federal and state pathways for issuers. If passed, this would create the regulatory clarity institutional investors have been waiting for. What makes this vote particularly significant is the bipartisan support. Getting 66 senators to agree on anything in 2025 is remarkable, showing just how important crypto regulation has become to both parties. While Bitcoin approaches its all-time high, the real story today is in DeFi. Aave has surged an impressive 19.32% to 264.39 ton, becoming one of the day's top performers. The protocol has achieved a new all-time high with 40.3 B in net deposits, while its GHO stablecoin saw 530% growth after adopting new standards. We're also seeing strong performance from other DeFi blue chips. Curve up 10.3% as its stablecoin pools benefit from increased interest. Frax gained 18.5% as it aligns with emerging regulatory standards. This selective strength in DeFi blue chips suggests the market is favoring projects with sustainable revenue models that can adapt to the new regulatory environment. But it's not all bullish news. A major trader named James Wynn currently maintains a $569 leveraged Bitcoin position with a liquidation point at $95,151, creating significant downside risk if markets reverse. Additionally, Moody's has downgraded the U.S. credit rating from A to ARA1, creating macro uncertainty that could impact risk assets like crypto. The market is also showing extreme divergence. While DeFi blue chips surge, most altcoin sectors are struggling. L1s are down 7.98%, social fi tokens dropping 10.41%, AI tokens falling 10.92%. This suggests we're seeing a flight to quality within crypto, not broad-based bullishness. Looking at the technicals, Bitcoin sits above all key moving averages with an RSI of 68, showing strong momentum without being extremely overbought. Ethereum is bouncing off its 50-day EMA with rising RSI from oversold conditions, suggesting its recovery has room to run. For those watching key levels, keep an eye on $107, $188, and $187.86 ATH as BTC resistance, $95,130 as critical whale liquidation support for Bitcoin, $2,700 as the key resistance for Ethereum. So what does this all mean for your strategy? Monitor the Senate floor debate schedule for the Genius Act's final vote expected before May 26th. Consider exposure to established DeFi protocols with proven revenue models and stablecoin integration. They stand to benefit most from the emerging regulatory clarity. Watch for further developments in James Wynn's 569 position, as it could trigger significant market volatility if liquidated. Be cautious with speculative altcoin sectors showing weakness, particularly L1s ahead of the FTX distribution on May 30th. That's your Crypto Pulse for today, May 20th, 2025. Remember, we're witnessing a potential perfect storm with regulatory clarity emerging just as Bitcoin approaches all-time highs. The question is, will this finally unlock the institutional capital many have been waiting for? Let me know in the comments. Are you positioning for regulatory clarity with stablecoin-related projects or focusing on Bitcoin's approach to all-time highs? I read every comment and respond to as many as I can. If you found this update valuable, smash that like button and subscribe for twice daily Crypto Pulse updates. This is Alex from Moonward Capital, helping you stay ahead of the crowd. I'll see you in tonight's update.